Hello everyone, I'm Jodylynn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have stopped 3 things in my skincare routine that I think are pretty big things, and I'm really surprised at the changes in my skin. So that's what we're talking about today. Let's get started. First thing that I stopped doing was washing my face in the morning. I do a good rinse instead of a full cleanse. I used to wash my face in the morning and in the evening. I live in a dry climate. I have really dry skin. And I really wanted to kind of experiment with that because I felt like my skin was just, it wasn't as plump and juicy as really what I wanted it to be. So that was one of the things that we stopped, was washing the face in the morning. And many of you also inspired me because you had left me comments. I don't wash my face in the morning. I don't wash my face in the morning. And at first I was like, but then I was like, let me give this a try. And wow, what a huge difference. So by not washing my face, this is going to allow your natural oils to come through. Overnight, your skin produces natural oils, which is sebum from the sebaceous glands. When you wash your face in the morning, you strip away those natural oils that you have accumulated overnight. So by not washing the face in the morning, those are going to leave those natural oils on your skin, allowing them to continue to provide hydration throughout the day, as well as protection throughout the day. The natural oils in your skin actually contains lipids, fatty acids, and other beneficial compounds that help maintain your skin's barrier function and prevent water loss. So if you have oily skin, I'm not sure that this is going to be for you. I don't have oily skin. Again, I have really dry skin, and I'm telling you, what a difference. And I also just feel like my skin is like glowy when I wake up. And I never had that before. After washing the face, I didn't have that glowiness, and I'm feeling like that is really happening now. So I'm just doing a good rinse, and then I go in with my normal skincare routine. All right, the second thing that I have stopped doing is I have actually stopped my prescription-based Tretinoin and dark spot formula. I used agency for a really long time. I started prescription-based Tretinoin, which is the highest form of a retinoid that you can get, but you can get it prescription only. You can't get it over the counter. I started that 4 years ago because I had serious hormonal acne. And that's actually what led me on my skincare journey, was this whole Tretinoin, and learning and researching about how retinoids is like the gold standard in anti-aging. And so I continued that journey. After my face cleared up, I continued using it. My prescription got up to like a 0.1. I mean, and usually you start out at like a 0.025. And I just found that my skin was never happy after I used the product. So it was just irritated. It was a little bit red, and I just kind of lived with it, I guess you could say. I'd be like, okay, I'm using my Tretinoin today. Tomorrow my face is not going to be the best shape. And I'm like, why do I continue to do this? So I stopped doing it, and I definitely still use retinoids, but I use ones that I can get over the counter. So some that first of all, what a game changer. My face is not irritated. I mean, I know most of the time what my face is going to be doing each and every day because I have stopped that. So let me tell you some retinoids that I absolutely love. And sometimes I use a retinol. Sometimes I use a retinaldehyde. I kind of go back and forth. The only thing that I am is just consistent with some sort of retinoid. I just don't use prescription-based Tretinoin. I'd love to know if you guys still use that. But one of the ones that I love is the ceramide. This is by Banish. This is their ceramide and retinol serum. Absolutely gorgeous. Also, Dermatology makes a great one. Their retinol complex 0.5 Renew. This is beautiful as well. Another one that I'm absolutely loving is by Vetted. This is their HPR. This is that retinoid that's getting a lot of hype these days. That is like up there with the Tretinoin, however, not as irritating. And I'm telling you, I absolutely love this. I also have the Dermatology HPR, that same type of retinoid in an eye cream that I love, that I use this a couple of times a week. But this beautiful. Also, another one that I absolutely have been loving is by Drunk Elephant. This is actually a glowy marinol oil that has retinol in it. It's actually an oil. It's so lovely, you guys. So if you're looking to even minimize like your skincare routine, like in the evening, you could just, you know, wash the face. I do wash the face in the evening. I do a good double cleanse, but you could just put this on. You've got your retinol and you've got your oil and you are good to go. All right. And the third thing that I have stopped doing, and this is really in the wintertime, and I'm going to see if I can continue to do this, but this is, I've stopped moisturizer in the evening. I don't use moisture. I don't use a moisturizer during the day either. You're probably like, wait a minute. Like you have such dry skin, you live in the desert. Why are you not using a moisturizer? Well, during the day, I am actually just getting my hydration from my serums as well as a very good hydrating SPF. And some of the ones that I absolutely love, Beauty Pie. This is gorgeous. They sent this to me. This is their Traceless Mineral SPF of 30, super hydrating. Dermatology, this is always that go-to. I absolutely love this. This is their Universal Tinted Moisturizer, SPF of 46, super hydrating. And it has a beautiful tint that I feel like you don't even need any, like I don't even need any makeup. This one is the Tula. Holy cow, you guys, this is gorgeous as well. This is super hydrating. Another one is the Kosas. That's actually in my travel pack because I went on vacation, but that is absolutely beautiful. So I just found that layering those on, because occasionally I like to wear makeup, that it was just way too much. So no moisturizer during the day. I do my skincare serums and then I go in with a very hydrating SPF. Let's talk about the evening. Obviously, I do a double cleanse. I just want to make that very clear that I do wash my face in the evening, just not in the morning, but I do a double cleanse and I'm doing my serums and then I go in with an oil. And I don't need both. That's what I'm finding. So my skin was just getting a little too much. I was getting milia. I have such an issue with milia. If you guys like, oh my gosh, you guys, like that is going to be my thing this year, is trying to figure that out. But anyway, I've just been doing oils and I just absolutely love them. Let me tell you. So no moisturizer, oil, pat it on, and you don't need to put a lot on. I literally just put some on my hands and kind of go like this. And then I'm just patting it. That's what I do anyway. So let me tell you a couple that I absolutely love. The first one is the Maysama Green Rooibos oil. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm hook, line, in love, sinker with this, in love. The Pure Radiance True Botanicals. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is gorgeous. And you can see it, like, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm almost out. This has like 11 or 15 types of oils. It's truly beautiful. It is truly pure radiance. I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. And then my holy grail that I have on hand all the time is by Platinum Skincare. It is their Emu oil. If my skin is irritated or it's extra dry because of a treatment, chemical peel, microneedling, this is what I have on hand. I will always have this on hand. This is kind of like Vaseline in that you can use it and it's super healing. You can use it on your hair. You can use it on your body, you know, everywhere. And I'm absolutely in love with this. I want to tell you a story because I burned my hand over Thanksgiving. I grabbed a pan like this, a metal pan that was super hot. And I mean, I just grabbed it like this and holy cow, I've never burned myself that intense before. The pain lasted a good hour. Like that's how intense I burned my hand. I thought maybe I was going to have tons of blisters and it was just going to be a nightmare. I had to keep it underneath the water, like cool water, pretty much the entire hour because nothing was getting it to go down. It took about an hour. I also used lidocaine and it took about an hour for the pain to go down. It was literally on fire. Anyway, what I did after I got the pain situated was use Emu oil. I put that on my hand a couple of times a day to see if maybe I wouldn't, you know, get blisters and all sorts of things. My hand, like nothing. I literally, nothing. There was nothing on it. I had no blisters. It did not swell up for days. It was a miracle. My hand was back to normal the next day. I mean, that's how healing this is. And I have to attribute it to this. Now, I'm not a burn expert. I don't know, maybe that's normal. I couldn't tell you, but I'm attributing my healing to this bad boy, because that's the only thing that I used other than this to get rid of the pain for the first 45 minutes. So anyway, yeah, so those are the things that I have stopped doing. Let me know if you do any of these things. I would love to know. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.